friends. Good morning. My name is Travis. I'm on the worship team here at Silver Creek, and today we're just going to kind of walk you through what a normal Sunday morning worship rehearsal looks like. So let's head inside. So when I first get here on Sunday mornings, we have incredible, worship technology folks. I'll come in and it's pretty awesome. My pedal board is already set up, the power's all run, all the cables are looking tidy. So for me, it's about getting out my guitar, grabbing, whatever extra cables I might need. And if I'm gonna do two guitars, communicating that with the sound guys and everything and getting them in tune. Our singers get here at 7:40. To be honest, I think their rehearsal is the hardest part of what we do, because there's always some confusion, oh, you're singing this, okay, I'll sing this other, and they have to be so versatile.
Last time I sang at U4, it was silly.
So Jacob really is in charge of the musicians, or I should say the instrumentalists on the stage. Elizabeth runs the vocal rehearsal, but then Tyler is the facilitator of all things and keeping us on the clock, keeping things moving.
Well, how's everyone doing? Is everyone alive?
More or less.
For the most part.
That's good. That's good. You know who's extra alive is me, because Amy's coming home today.
We end up having a time of prayer together, where we take some prayer requests just to kind of take 2 minutes to sort of stop what we're doing and realize that we're all human beings with different things going on in our lives.
Yep, perfect. And then put yourself on hold on the right.
So when it comes to the instrumental rehearsal, it's not really a practice, it's a rehearsal. So there is this expectation and understanding that we all show up knowing our stuff.
All right, how are we feeling? You guys ready? Ready? Good. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
It is. You guys ready?
Holy Water, that's an interesting one. It's obviously, if you've heard it before, it's not like any song that we do. It's got the kind of swinging country thing. I think when we added this song, we were all a little skeptical about it. But from the very first Sunday that we played it, we could just feel that everybody was into it. Little secret. A lot of electric guitar playing is just sitting out. Now I get to play. And so I kind of try and find a space where I can support the acoustic. And then as soon as it gets into the really heavy choruses, that's where you can kind of throw on the distortion and give some kind of that really gritty kind of country rock sound.
I'll get the chords on that instrumental. I don't know why that was throwing me off, but so Aaron,
That
I
song,
screwed it up by
you
going.
really only need to know 3 chords. So yes, you too can join the worship team and play electric guitar.
Yeah.
When you're in front of a crowd of people and you're leading them in worship, the energy is contagious. We are not perfectionists, but we are people that are striving for excellence. So it's not something that should be taken lightly. To quote Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. And there is a big responsibility when you're on that stage that you are not there to be the center of attention. You are not there to just jam with your friends. You are there to lead a congregation in a time of worship. And that's a very different kind of mindset to have.
It's kind of pad fade. 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Reckless Love is probably one of my favorite, sort of more power ballad songs that we do. It's 2 electrics, but it's kind of sparse enough that I can cover both parts at once a little bit. see that thing that I'm using, like my feet on, where I'm kind of like pushing some pedals around that allows me to play a chord with the volume all the way down and then slowly turn the volume up. So it kind of creates this swell effect.
You have been so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me.
I think one of the more interesting things about this song is it comes from the theory of the song. It kind of starts at the beginning with the minor chord, which is the 6. So it kind of sounds sad, and then it goes to the 5, which sounds kind of halfway resolved. And then it goes to the 4, which sounds really unresolved, almost sad again, and then it resolves.
Now it's your fault, still your love far from me. You have been so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so good to me.
Okay, song 3.
You Say is kind of like this. It's here, and then all of a sudden it's here, and then it's back down here, and then it's here, and then it's back down here. So this song is really a lot about dynamics. If you know the chords for this song, it's the same 4 chords pretty much the whole time. So if you're not careful with your dynamics and when you're in and when you're out, the song can get really boring, truth be told. So it takes a lot on the instrumentalists and the vocalists to make sure that with this song we hold back as much as we put forth in order to keep it really interesting. And when we do that right, this song is, as the kids say, a bob.
Oh, good.
Who was that? We don't have a huge team, so we're friends. We're all friends, and no matter what we're doing on that stage or off the stage with the sound guys, the video people. We don't have a ton of time, but inevitably we're talking about like what we watched the night before. They're all good people, so we're all gonna be friends. It's just gonna happen, but it's really fun. Unstoppable God is probably like one of the older songs that we do, but if you listen to it, it's from Elevation Worship. They do a lot of guitar-driven things. So this one starts off with a really neat like harmony between the bass and the rhythm/lead, whoever's playing that part. And it's probably like our most like quintessential kind of arena rock song. Tendency is to kind of get carried away and like want to like rock out immediately, but you have to do this slow, gentle build.
Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable.
I love it because I just get to do these big power chords, and then it ends on this open power chord. I probably look ridiculous when I do it, but it's so much fun. So if I were talking to somebody who said that they were interested in joining the worship team, I'd say you're nuts. Just walk away now while you still can. No. It's obviously I'm going to encourage that. You know, we have had all ranges of musicians and where they're at in their skill set, you know, but there is a certain level of rigor and quality that we expect out of each other. What it's like to be on stage during the worship set. You know, it's not like feeling like a rock star, but it's an infectious kind of vibe and energy that comes from the crowd, and that the more they worship, the more you worship, and then the more they worship, and then it's this synergistic thing of like creating more energy out of nothing, and it's about my favorite thing that I do.